top 3 questions that we get literally when we're in the grocery store, wherever we're at. These are our top 3 questions. So let's just dig right in. And the first is, Jesse or Erica or macro missionary, what do I eat? Well, part of being a macro missionary is being able to eat the foods that nourish your body, but also the foods that nourish your soul and your mind, so the food that you love. But there are a lot of misconceptions as far as what a protein is, what a fat is, what a carbohydrate is. So here is a really good starter food list that will put you on the absolute right path for what foods are actually proteins, carbohydrates, and fat. So it's definitely not all inclusive. We can definitely teach you how to fit the foods that are not on this list into your plan without a problem, but this will definitely get you started.
So the number 2 question or concern that we tend to hear is, I'm afraid if I get started on a diet, which thank God macro missionary isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle, but if I'm afraid of constantly being hungry. I've done diets before and I was starving. Well, what we find is most people they're overfed, so they're eating in a surplus, which is why they're not getting the results, but they're undernourished, so they're not properly feeding their body so that they feel full and they feel like they can go and be sustainable for their day. And so one of the things that we incorporate most of our days is Jesse's Shark Super Shake. I don't know if he coined the phrase Super Shake or not, but he introduced me to these probably several years ago when we first started dating, and at first I was like, not having it, you guys. It's 2 vegetables and 2 fruits blended together, and I love them. They truly help. And in fact, I usually will make one and split it in half, and I'll drink one maybe like around lunchtime, and then I'll save one for the afternoon where we tend to want to just pig out, right? Because we're tired and we're hungry, or that's what our body's telling us. So this is the recipe for that. So you guys can literally implement this today, and I can guarantee you're going to start to feel fuller. You're not going to have those hunger pains because you're properly nourishing what your body needs.
Yeah, and a big difference, you'll see an abundance of energy.
Oh, so much energy.
Yeah, this will literally change your life today. So check that recipe out and start making them. Absolutely. It's the expansion or restriction. We don't want to have a restricted approach where we eat less, eat less. We want to say, hey, have more of this and get more energy, more fullness, more fiber, more micronutrients. So lastly, we definitely get this one a lot, is, okay, how do I eat Toll House cookies? I see you guys, and yeah, we eat Toll House. Papa John's barbecue chicken pizza is one of our favorites, or Domino's.
That was last night.
Yeah, sushi is one of our favorites, and we're just foodies. We go to Vegas, we do the big pies, and all the crazy stuff. That's kind of our gig that we do on date night.
Yeah.
So how are we able to do that while staying goal-driven and continuing to lose fat and nourishing our mind, bodies, and spirit? Well, we have concepts such as intermittent fasting would be a great thing for you to check out. We have a concept called calorie marrying that allows us to marry calories from carbohydrates and fats, and so that when we do go out, it's not like confusing. It's okay, this puts me over my carbs or under. It's not like a tracking nightmare, because that's not a sustainable lifestyle.
Not at all.
And then we have a weekly tracker. So our weekly tracker allows us basically to balance our calories and what we call our macronutrients throughout the week and add them to certain days on the weekend so we can enjoy these foods and still lose body fat. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. These are some things that you can implement today and start on your fat loss journey.
Yeah, if you guys have more questions, feel free to shoot us a Facebook message. Grab us at coaching@macromissionary.com. We're happy to answer whatever we can.
All right, rock on.